Right now at 6, fostering animals is just one way to keep those animals out of places that may be forced to euthanize when they hit capacity. But some village ordinances are holding back volunteers, helping pets find their new homes. And Eau Claire gets a new fire chief. We sit down with Matt Jagger as he begins his tenure as the city's top fireman.
You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at 6.
Good evening, everyone, and thanks for joining us for News 8 Now at 6. I'm Ken Kozarowski. Sunday, we showed you local efforts to stop rural puppy mills' cycle of overbreeding for profit. That problem is even worse in southern states, where shelters are often so overcrowded with abandoned puppies that they resort to euthanasia. Shelters right here in the Coulee region are now trying to give puppies a second chance at life.
They euthanize more dogs on the daily basis than our shelters can hold.
The afternoon we visited Shannon Johnson. Her nonprofit Stray Souls is expecting a dozen puppies from a high-kill shelter in Texas, one that's built to house 85 dogs, but currently has more than 300.
Monday they put down a litter of puppies that didn't even have their eyes open.
Every day, Johnson's email has new requests from similar shelters, begging for help.
Seeing a plea for help and realizing that I can't because I don't have the right personnel for it.
She wants to save as many puppies as possible, but she's limited.
Before I can agree to bring a dog out of a southern shelter, they have to have a confirmed foster placement here because we don't have a facility.
Many animal rescue groups don't have their own building. And even though the Coulee Region Humane Society has one, they're pushed to the limit.
When we get super overcrowded, there's potential that we have to set up wire crates.
Fostering is a way these rescues and humane societies get some relief. Volunteers open their home to a puppy or two for an average of 2 weeks, while the organizations help find the puppy's forever home.
Seeing that they are just a completely different dog now that they've had the time to decompress out of the shelter, that's very rewarding.
It's why Shannon Christensen in Holman has fostered 35 dogs in the past 2 years for Last Paw Rescue based out of Toma.
If it wasn't for us fosters, all these dogs would be dead.
She wants to foster even more, but a Holman ordinance says a home can only have up to 3 dogs. She already owns 3, and when she added 2 fosters recently, a neighbor called police.
I explained to him that all my dogs are vetted, they're registered with the Village of Holman, and then the other 2 were fosters. Basically told me I would probably need to make sure I find a home for them soon so that I don't get any more complaints.
For her, it's a frustrating limitation.
This is what's stopping us from moving on and saving these animals.
What I'm asking the board to look at is ordinance and possibly considering short-term fostering.
She's now asking the village to update the ordinance to allow people like her to continue housing dogs that would otherwise be put down. Without a change, the next complaint could put an end to her passion for saving animals.
In the beginning, I was like, what am I getting myself into? Now, I don't know what I do without it. It's one of the things I don't want to give up on.
A sentiment Johnson and her volunteers know well as they meet their new furry arrivals after a long journey north.
When you're sitting there holding a puppy and you know that because you stepped up, that dog's story changed, that makes those messages hit home.
Now, at this point, there is no plan to update Holman's ordinance. Stray Souls and Last Paw Rescue have information for prospective foster volunteers on their websites. We'll be sharing that information on news8000.com.
Wow, what a gorgeous day across the Coulee region with highs in the 70s. And if you like today, I think you're going to like the weekend for the most part. Numbers for today, we made it to 74 in La Crosse, 72 in Sparta. Eau Claire made it to 74. 72 was the high in Decorah, as well as Prairie du Chien. Boscobel, you made it to 74. Radar scan right now, we have a clean sweep across the Coulee region. As advertised yesterday, plenty of sun was the rule for today, and we can take this forecast, hit Control-C, Control-V, and that'll be the forecast for tomorrow, going into Saturday, and for the most part going into your Sunday. We have a ridge of high pressure in control, and it's going to stay there as we have a stationary boundary in play to the north of us as well. Outside right now, we are still seeing temperatures in the 70s across the majority of the Coulee region. 69 is the current temperature in Volk Field, otherwise 70 in Viroqua, 71 in Prairie du Chien, 72 from Winona down to Preston over towards Decorah. The next several hours keeps us in the upper 60s by the 8 o'clock hour, upper 50s by the 10 o'clock hour, and then as we go to the overnight hours, We'll see temperatures going into the mid to upper 40s. Now, Ken, coming up in the first warn forecast, the old saying goes, all good things must come to an end. We do have thunderstorm chances, though, in the forecast. The good news is we do need some rain. We're over an inch below normal for the month of May.
All right, Eric. Thanks for the update.
You bet.
Well, Wisconsin's budget writing committee rejected Governor Tony Evers' plan to make nearly 40 revenue agent positions permanent. The agents are tasked with enforcing the state's tax laws. Now, the 2017 to 2019 budget created 38 positions to focus on collecting delinquent taxes. Those positions were supposed to be cut in September 2021, but were kept in the next budget until June 25. Evers proposed making those positions permanent. Republicans on the budget committee rejected that plan, voting to only extend the positions until September of 25. Wisconsin lawmakers are not alone in the movement to loosen child labor laws as a fix to hiring troubles. Legislators in at least 10 states are proposing letting children work longer hours and in more hazardous positions. Advocates against child exploitation are concerned by the proposals that allow children to work late on school nights. Lawmakers in Wisconsin want to allow 14-year-olds to serve alcohol in bars and restaurants. If passed, it would be the lowest age limit nationwide. Well, this here is a live look from the Heritage Preservation Commission meeting tonight, where the Washburn Neighborhood Association is nominating Lincoln Middle School to become a historic landmark. The school was built in 1923 and was designed by architect Otto Merman, who had a hand in designing many homes and other businesses in La Crosse. The commission is set to vote on the designation. We will be providing you an update tonight at 10. The prime season for home buying is upon us. Despite this, the Wisconsin housing market has been a slouch for the last 3 years. Home sales last month declined 32% from last year, and the median home price rose to $283,000. In the Coulee region, the housing market is facing many problems that other markets nearby are experiencing. Low inventory has caused prices to skyrocket, which results in fewer homes being sold. One expert says it's good to use an agent who knows the landscape of the market.
Number one on the list is to contact a realtor and be working with a professional to get the best advice and, have somebody in your corner working for you. And
Olson says these challenges could stick around for another year or even longer if inventory fails to increase. The Tomah VA Medical Center hosted a Memorial Day ceremony this afternoon to honor and remember the men and women who have sacrificed their lives while serving. The event was open to all veterans and the public as well. The observation included a performance from the Tomah High School Band along with military honors from Tomah VFW Post 1382. Veterans were also able to remember loved ones with a special tree.
Last year we planted a Memorial Day tree that's off to my left here, and veterans in the community can fill out one of the leaves of a loved one that's passed on and go ahead and honor their loved one on a Memorial Day tree.
There were also booths available to educate attendees on resources and benefits under the PACT Act and VA Care. Still ahead, meet Eau Claire's new top firefighter. Matt Jagger has spent 25 years with the city's fire department, and his colleagues say he is the right person for the job.
Ashley's Memorial Day mattress sale is going on now. Save $1,000 on select Sealy mattresses and get $100 instant savings on Ashley Sleep adjustable base sets. Plus, pay 0% interest for 72 months with no minimum or down payment. Only at Ashley.
The GMC Sierra with hands-free driving. Yeah, it rocks. Step up to GMC with 0.9% APR and no monthly payments for 90 days on Sierra light-duty models.
Visit your Best Choice GMC dealer today.
Bret Michaels Party Gras 2023, Saturday, August 12th, Ho Chunk Gaming, Black River Falls. From over 50 million albums sold comes the Poison hits and solo hits live. All from the man who starred in VH1's Rock of Love, The Masked Singer on Fox, and ABC's Greatest Hits. Bret Michaels Party Gras 2023. Tickets on sale now at Ticketmaster. Must be 21 years to attend. Ho Chunk Gaming reserves the right to cancel or alter shows at any time. All ticket sales final, no refunds.
What lies inside all of us is more than data. It's life. What's flowing through America's veins is its diversity. We ask for 1 million individuals to come forward and stand on this landmark in history. All of us are different, and it's those very differences that will lead to answers for generations to come.
It's Ashley's Memorial Day weekend sale. Check out these must-have items, now under $500. Saturday through Monday. The first 25 guests will receive $50 Ashley cash. Plus pay 0% interest for 72 months with no minimum or down payment. Only at Ashley.
Eau Claire's Police and Fire Commission has named Matt Jagger the city's new fire chief. He succeeds previous chief Chris Bell, who retired last month. News 8 Now's Emily Haugen sat down with the new chief and shares where he came from and what he hopes to do next.
Service can be a calling.
It's held by my beliefs. We should pay things forward, and we should leave things better than they were previously.
Matt Jagger's desire to help took him from a teenage job at the grocery store to something unexpected.
A member of the Town of Hall Fire Department came into the grocery store looking for an item, and he asked me if I had ever considered being a firefighter, to which I candidly answered no.
That push lit a spark in 18-year-old Jagger. That spark followed him to Eau Claire.
I had a desire to serve more for the community and the department that was investing in me.
Jagger has filled plenty of roles in his 25 years with the city.
For the last 4 years, I've served as Deputy Chief of Operations.
That time was spent investing in his community and his colleagues.
Matt is a class act. Everybody's here for the same reason, and which is to help people.
We really do want to make a difference in helping people, making our community safer.
And last Friday, Jagger was named fire chief.
It was filled with a lot of emotions, one of gratitude, thankfulness, and excitement.
Gratitude, turning into goals.
We're going to continue to build on what we're doing very well now.
Taking on his new title with a team in his corner.
If you have great people that you're working with, your job is awesome.
In Eau Claire, Emily Haugen, News 8 Now.
And Jagger started his duties as fire chief last Friday. His swearing-in ceremony will be held 4 p.m. on June 5th at Eau Claire Fire Station 10. After the break, an exciting day for little kids who love big trucks. It's National Public Works Week, and La Crosse workers took time out of their day to introduce kids to their equipment.
And I'm meteorologist Eric Dean in the First Warn Weather Center. We have sunny skies out there. That trend will continue as we go into the weekend. We do have a thunderstorm chance in the forecast, though. But hey, we are getting close to the 90s for next week. And we'll talk about that with my 8-day forecast on the other side of the break. Stay with us.
When Derek Van Orden wanted your vote, he signed the U.S. Term Limits Pledge. But now, Congressman Van Orden is breaking his U.S. Term Limits Pledge. Term Limits Action is responsible for the content of this advertising.
Meet a doctor who connects all the dots. Oftentimes, people with low back pain, knee pain, or hip pain don't even recognize that it's actually coming from their feet.
Their feet? For real?
Absolutely, 100%. It can have a domino effect because their foot and their ankle aren't supported properly. Their whole body is out of whack.
Getting back into whack? Good Feet arch supports could help.
Keeping your body in good alignment, that can go a long way.
Come in for your free fitting at the Good Feet store.
To everyone who appreciates a handcrafted meal, are you ready for a taste of Wisconsin?
Butterburgers cooked fresh, just the way you like.
The way you love.
Definitely love. And our thick and creamy frozen custard, we make it for you all throughout the day.
All day.
All day, every day. Put it in the extra work and not cutting corners. Takes a little longer.
But it's how we've always done it at Culver's. Because making your meal with care shows how much we care.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious. Drury's in Fountain, Minnesota. It's where you'll find the best furniture in the area. And now, during our Memorial Day sale, the prices are better than ever. Only at Drury's will you find store-wide sale prices, 24-month financing, and even free gas. You'll find incredible savings on furniture for every room in your home. From Daniels Amish, Smith Brothers, Flex Steel, and Stressless, all on sale. Great sale prices, 24-month financing, and even free gas. The Memorial Day sale now at Drury's in Fountain, Minnesota.
This time of year has many different names. We call it Showtime. It's when there's work to be done and fun to be had. Plus, it's time for Auto Show, where you can experience new Ford SUVs firsthand. Then head to your Northland Ford dealers for exclusive offers like 0% financing for 36 months, plus $1,000 in open trade assist on select Ford SUVs. It's showtime. Hurry in today. Now for a limited time only, get 0% financing for 36 months, plus $1,000 in open trade assist on select Ford SUVs. Only at your Northland Ford dealers.
Diapers in politicians must be changed often, and for the same reason. And already something stinks about Derek Van Orden. Now politician Van Orden is breaking his U.S. term limits pledge. Term limits action is responsible for the content of this advertising.
The news continues on News 8 Now. Expect more.
Serving as the heart of their communities, public works employees help plan, build, and operate projects to help build a quality life for residents. Now, as part of National Public Works Week, the City of La Crosse is providing the community a chance to learn more about the Public Works Department. As today is the city's 6th year hosting the annual Touch a Truck events, where the community is able to see the vehicles that Public Works employees use up close. One Public Works employee says that this event benefits both the kids and those who work for La Crosse Public Works.
I think it goes both ways. I think the kids really appreciate it as Touch a Truck, but then it gives us the opportunity to showcase what we do as a Public Works employee for the City of La Crosse.
La Crosse Mayor Mitch Reynolds was also in attendance to proclaim this week as National Public Works Week in the city. He says he's very grateful for every employee and their work should not be taken for granted.
It's an amazing amount of different stuff that we're doing. The concrete pumper truck with our contractors that work with us as well. So it is such an honor and a privilege to work in a community that has such dedicated public works professionals.
The event included guided tours of the different vehicles as well as information booths and a few games for the kids. Well, The Good Fight is hosting their 3rd annual golf outing coming up June 25th. There's exactly one more week until registration closes on June 1st. Registration going to be $60 a person and includes golf, a golf cart, and lunch bar, and more. There will also be a raffle and silent auction to help support area youth. For more information or to register, we've got a link on our website, news8000.com. Certainly a good day to be out golfing today, but really all week long it's been a good time to go golfing.
Oh, absolutely. And if you have plans to go out tomorrow, definitely get out and enjoy that. Take a look here at the allergy forecast first. We'll go ahead and take a look at this. You can see grass, pine, trees on the moderate side for today. Going into tomorrow. The folks at the Allergy Associates are saying that the tree, grass, and weed pollen are in the medium range, so expect the allergy symptoms to continue until it rains. We do need some rain across the Cooley region. As a matter of fact, we are just over 1.5 inches below normal, 1.64 inches to be exact. We're sitting at 1 3/4 of an inch right now, so we could use some precipitation. Hey, we made it to 74 today. 75 is where we should be for this time of year, so we'll go ahead and add another tally on the below normal chart for the month. So we have had 9 days below normal, 15 days above normal, and then 1 day, which was May 20th, right at normal. So the roller coaster ride has been going on. It's going to continue as we go into the next several days. We'll go to the 80s for Sunday, mid 80s for Tuesday and Wednesday, and then upper 80s, even low 90s as we go into your Thursday and Friday. But right now we have a clean sweep across the radar scan. This is going to get a break as we go into the next few days as this ridge of high pressure is in control, and it's going to stay in control for quite some time until we get into next week, where rain chances and thunderstorm chances will start to pick up. And you can see right here, as long as this high pressure stays in control, maybe a few little clouds for Saturday night going into Sunday morning across the southern zones, but that's really about it. Outside right now, we're sitting at 73 degrees in La Crosse. We have clear or sunny skies out there. Eau Claire sitting at 74. For the zone forecast for tonight, when you wake up in the morning, temperatures in the 30s and 40s will greet you across La Crosse County. Middle Ridge will go to 41. Shelby will go to 44. Westby will make it to 41. New Albany will go to 43. Waukon will make it to 41. And then mid to upper 30s across our central zone. Some places over towards Black River Falls as well as Tomah may hover right around freezing. Some places may get below freezing in the outlying areas. And then for the northern zone, we'll see temperatures in the 30s and 40s. So we'll see clear skies for tonight, making for a beautiful start to your Friday morning with abundant sunshine. Temperatures will be in the 40s and 50s to start. We'll go back into the mid to upper 70s by the afternoon and evening hours. You can see right here the highs for tomorrow. Low 70s towards Medford, mid 70s towards Black River Falls as well as Sparta. Lansing, you'll make it to 76. New Albany will make it to 76. So the first warn forecast for tonight, lots of stars, very little wind. Overnight low in the mid-40s with winds out of the southeast at around 5 to 10 miles per hour. Tomorrow's day planner, we'll see temperatures going into the low 60s by the 10 o'clock hour, low 70s by the 2 o'clock hour, then mid-70s by the 6 o'clock hour to start the weekend. You can see how we get to the 40s for the overnight hours. By the 8 o'clock hour, we get to 53. And real quick, the next 8 days, here we go. 77 for Saturday, 80s for Sunday. Thunderstorm chances Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. But look at the highs, Ken. 88 Thursday, 89 on Friday. Some places may hit the big 9-0.
Scorching.
Yes.
All right, Eric. Thanks very much.
You bet.
Coming up next in sports, it's time for sectionals in Division II on the track in Arcadia. Plus the high school baseball regionals beginning this afternoon. Logan at home trying to keep their season alive. Rob's got it all next.
Come explore and plan your next home improvement project at the Board Store Home Improvement's historic 8-building showroom, 524 Copeland Avenue, La Crosse.
Selling your car yourself can take weeks. Selling to an online reseller takes days. Selling your car to Dahl Auto takes 30 minutes. Bring your title and keys and leave with a check. Dahl Auto. Simple.
Get 11% off everything at Menards and elevate the look of your home. We carry the largest selection of Hunter ceiling fans available in a huge variety of designs, colors, and features. Ceiling fans are perfect for adding light, comfort, and style to any room while helping you save on energy bills year-round. Get the Albertville ceiling fan for $94.95 after 11% rebate. Visit Menards.com to view all of our ceiling fan options today.
Save big money at Menards.
As a veteran of our country's armed services, you have already made the ultimate sacrifice. Why should you have to continue to do that? Through no fault of your own, you may be experiencing hardships, such as the inability to pay rent, utilities, or receive other life-sustaining services. And once again, you're called upon by your family to serve and protect. We want you to know we are here to support you. The Veterans Rental Assistance Program was created by and for people living in Wisconsin, with benefit approvals being issued to veterans in just days, not months. It's not easy to ask for a hand up, but we are clear in our mission. No Wisconsin veteran should ever have to face homelessness or lose heat, power, or water again. 833 WIS-VRAP. That's 833-947-8727.
The service departments at the Dahl Auto Group are staffed by the most experienced team in the region. Whether you're buying a used car they've inspected or driving home one they've serviced, you can trust their work for years to come. Dahl Auto, simple.
Covering all of the exciting action from your community, here's News 8 Now's Rob Schiff.
Easily one of the busiest times of the year for high school sports, track and field sectionals going on tonight, regional finals in softball as well. But we'll start on the diamond for the first round of the high school baseball playoffs. Let's go to Logan High. Division II regionals starting today. Rangers playing host to River Valley. Top one, Logan's Tyler Rumsey dealing. Chopper to third, Lucas Eilertson's going to make the play. Blackhawks go down in order. Bottom of the inning now. Rangers offense going right to work. Johnny Lever lines one down the left field line. That's going to be trouble. Lever starts it off with a stand-up double. Then later in the inning, bases loaded for Eilertson. He's going to poke one over to second right here. Blackhawks, they get one, but that's all they get. Lever scores to make it 1-0 Logan. Then in the second, Rumsey going to get out of trouble. Big strikeout with 2 runners on. That ends the threat. Rangers led it by 1 early. We'll have a final score later on tonight. Big day on the track for all of our Division II athletes in the region. Arcadia High hosting sectionals. We'll see if Cassidy Peeler can keep the momentum going from Monday's meet. She'll be on her home track this afternoon. Tonight's a big event for these young men and women. We're just over a week away from the state track meet at UWL, so we'll see who's moving on after it's all said and done. Cade Overton's there in Arcadia for all the action. We'll have highlights coming up at 10. What a night it's going to be on the softball field. Some great matchups to look forward to in Division I. It's been a magical season so far for the Tomah softball team. Timberwolves will look to keep on rolling as they play host to Sun Prairie West. And in Division 4, this one's going to be good. Two of our area teams clashing at Blair Taylor. Wildcats play host to Onalaska Luther. We'll have highlights of both these games as well coming up at 10. On to Pro Ball now. The Brewers go right back to work tonight after wrapping up their series with the Astros yesterday. Took 2 out of 3 over the defending champs. Brewers getting 3 long balls on the day. Willie Adames, Owen Miller, Brian Anderson all going deep for the Crew. They'll look to ride that momentum tonight as they open up a 4-game set at home against San Francisco. Newly acquired Julio Teheran gets the ball from Milwaukee. The 2-time All-Star will be making his first appearance in over 2 years tonight.
So hear about that.
What do you got, Julio? Former Brave.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he's a former All-Star. Brewers need the pitching. They're a little light.
Yeah, absolutely.
We'll see.
I think you're a sinker specialist, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, he's good.
Okay.
Tormented my Mets for a while, but we'll see if he can help out the Brewers. They need it.
They sure do. I mean, because Colin Ray and Adrian Hauser were looking like number 2, number 3 starters just the other day.
Yeah.
Which is incredible.
Absolutely. And you need that because Burns hasn't been Burns this year. Woodruff obviously hurt. So the team is built on pitching. So if he can come in and kind of be a surprise, just like some of the offensive guys have been this year.
Yeah.
I mean, it's been guys that we didn't really expect.
Very true. But when we have signings like this in the last few years, Brewers fans, you know this, these veteran pitchers, it don't usually work out. But fingers crossed for Julio.
Let's do it.
All right, Rob. Thanks very much.
You got it.
We will be right back after this.
Stories are told on our Instagram at WKBT News 8. Or you can always find us at news8000.com.
Get up to 50% off list prices on hundreds of items at the huge memorial sale at Slumberland Furniture. Incredible deals, like this recliner, free when you purchase the reclining sofa, or these incredible beds, both at our lowest price ever, or this beefy recliner marked way down. How about a Lazy Boy recliner as low as $375, or $499 gets you a Sealy Posturepedic mattress. Plus, we'll throw in a 7-piece bedding bundle free, up to 50% off at the huge memorial sale at Slumberland Furniture. Do not miss this one.
This is how legends are.
2024 Chevy Silverado HD with Duramax diesel. And the Chevy Silverado with powerful TurboMax engine. No matter what route you take, there's a Chevy truck to get you there. Find new roads. Get 1.9% financing on all 2023 Silverado 1500 LT TurboMax pickups, or current Chevy owners get $5,250 total cash allowance when you trade in an eligible vehicle. Visit hometownchevy.com.
Dad always said I was special, that I would do something big someday. But for a while, we were just worried about getting to tomorrow. At UW Health, we found the team that made it their mission. Not just to get me through the day, but to give me a new life and a new kidney. Now, my future is infinite. UW Health. Remarkable.
If you have plans tonight, hey, definitely a gorgeous night to get out and enjoy. We'll see clear skies and temperatures in the 60s by the 8 o'clock hour. When you wake up in the morning, temperatures in the 30s and 40s will greet you.
All right, that's Eric Dean. Thank you so much. And thanks for joining us tonight at 6. We hope to see you again at 10.